start over. All right. Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from the Lombard, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, baby. Hey, today I'm going to talk to you about surprising samples of racism in the Philippines. Yeah, man. Surprising samples of racism in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy, such a joy it is to come back to you, my friend. And I just want to say for those of you here for the first time, click on the subscribe button and the bell notification.com so you can shoot fresh, do Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where everybody is treated fairly. Yeah, everybody is treated fine, like Georgia wine. Everybody lovey-dovey. You know, there's no hurt, there's no pain, there's no anger, there's no animosity, and nothing but L to the O to the V-E, love, baby. Yeah, that's what it is in the Philippines. Not pump your brakes, baby. Pump your brakes. That's not what it is, okay? I know sometimes we as expats feel that that's the way it is, right? I'll be here 6 years in December, okay? So, and a lot of expats have been here longer than me, you know, and in their minds, everything is peaches and cream in the Philippines. But in actuality, and in reality, sometimes, my friends, it's not like that. And when you and the thing about it is you'll never get to see it unless you live here on a day in, day out, daily basis. Okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I traveled here for 5 long years, baby. 5 long years before I decided to live here. Yeah, 5 years. And I never saw it until I started living here full time. And so I want to let you know racism is everywhere. Every country I have, and I've been to a lot of countries, man. I'm a world traveler. In every country I've been to, I've seen some type of racism. Okay? And so don't get it in your mind, my friend, that when you come to the Philippines, everything gonna be lovely and everything gonna be fine, and I don't have to worry about this, I don't have to that. Yeah. You might run into it a little bit, you know. So I want to get you prepared. Yeah, I want to get you prepared. I want to teach you some things about racism here in the Philippines. And I'm going to show you some examples as we go through this today. Okay? Understand, by and large, for the most part, you may never encounter one iota of racism in the Philippines. I'm going to say that again. You may never encounter one iota of racism in the Philippines. However, as time goes on, and that's because you're just vacationing here. But as you live here full time, it may come up on you sometime. You know, and every time I do a live session or video about racism, I tell it like it is, because that's just the way I am, man. I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Okay, and racism is ugly, baby. It's straight up nasty. It's ugly, especially when you're the victim of it. Yeah, it's ugly, man. Who want to be discriminated because you're racist, because how you look? Who wants to be that like that? I want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. But you know what? You have to learn how to deal with it. Like James Brown said, you better learn how to deal with it. Who? You got to deal with it. Who? Yeah, I've learned to deal with it. And everybody with this melanated skin like me, if you want to live in this world, you better learn how to deal with it. Okay? That doesn't mean accept it. That doesn't mean be a doormat, let people say and do anything to you. No, that means learn your rights. Okay? And don't let anybody violate your rights. Okay? I don't care where you at, man. $10, 2 Philippines, US. I don't care, man. Stand up for your rights if you know your rights. Okay? But if you don't know if you don't know your rights, man, how you gonna stand up? If you don't know what racism is, how you gonna stand up? If you don't know what prejudice is, how you gonna stand? You got to know, man. Knowledge is everything. And everything is knowledge. Did I say that right? Write that one down. Knowledge is everything, baby. And everything is knowledge, okay? Okay, hold on. I got a little I got no problem here on the computer. Give me 1 second, okay? 1 second, please. Okay, hold on. Something there right here, y'all. All right. But knowledge is everything, and everything is knowledge. So you need to be aware of what's happening in the Philippines. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna school you today. Some of you don't know. First thing, you never been here. You don't know how to look. You want to come here, but I want you, and I want you to come, man. The Philippines is one of the most uh, welcoming countries in the world when there's no COVID. Okay, but when COVID to the side, the Philippines will welcome you openly with open arms. They don't care about your color, but there's a small section, there's a small fragment of people that do care. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about those people, and I'm gonna show you some of the things. I'm gonna show you some samples of it, okay, or some examples, whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna get you some. I'm gonna get you some knowledge, man. When you have knowledge, you have options. When you have knowledge, you have options. You have what? Control. Okay, and I want you to be in control. You remember John Jackson? Control. I want you to be in control in every aspect, in every area of your life. Okay, I want you to be the man. Okay, yeah, I want you to be in large and in charge, and I want you to be aware of where you are and your surroundings and what's going on wherever you are in this world we call planet Earth. Okay, all right, let's go. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Let's go, man. Are you with me, GP? Look at that, man. Don't act a fool with me, okay? I'm telling you some stuff, and I know invariably when I do a video or I do a broadcast and I talk about racism, invariably I'll get one knucklehead, one Nimrod, and say, Bobby, you lying, man. I ain't never seen no racism, man. You lying, Bobby, you lying. Invariably, man, I will get one of you right out there goes like, Bobby, you lying, man. Watch me now. Watch my words, okay? Because you know why they say that? They've never experienced it, but that doesn't mean it's not there. Can you get that, GP? Just because you didn't experience it, don't mean I didn't experience it, don't mean somebody, it's there, man. So don't come against the messenger, you know? I'm just bringing you a message. You want to receive it, receive it. If you don't, but don't come against me with that. I'm not playing that game, okay? Let's go. I'm there for the day. Here we go. I see all three ladies, man, different hues, different complexions, different nationalities, different races, and they can be discriminated against because of their. Some people discriminate against the black woman. Some people discriminate against the Filipino in the middle, and some people discriminate against the white girl, Caucasian. Okay, all because of the differences, man. And that's what racism is about. It comes against you for your differences. Okay, and we're going to show you that. Today, we're going to look at the thumbnail for the day. That is our thumbnail for today. Okay, are you with me, GP? Let's go. All right, now we're going to look at focus for the day. No hocus pocus, just focus. No hocus pocus, just focus. Let's focus. All right, focus for the day. Are you with me? Let's go. Focus. We'll talk about what prejudice is versus racism. We're going to talk about types of racism. And last one, I just put inherently evil based on ignorance. That's my take on it. Okay, I'm gonna talk about it a little bit on that. That's gonna be on me. Okay. Now you see the lady right there, she's Filipino. She said, go back to your own country. And she's sticking her tongue out. She's mad as hell. And she don't care who know it. She wants you gone. That's racism, man. She don't even know you, man. But she's seeing you and she don't like foreigner. She don't like Pano. She said, go back to your own country. This the Philippines. You ain't got no business in here. That's racism, man. And when I'm going to teach you the type of racism, that's a form of racism. And as I go through this presentation today, I'm going to show you that form of racism by going home to your home country. That's called xenophobia. Big word, but it's very simple to understand. Because they don't like you from a different country, they're going to discriminate against you because you're a different race and a different country. Xenophobia. Okay, let's go. All right. So what we're going to look at first is prejudice versus racism. I want you to get this, my friends, because this is something you need to know. A lot of you guys out there that follow me, you have this melanin in your skin, okay? And you need to be aware that this melanin in your skin attracts racist people, okay? And the reason why you attract racist people is because you don't look like them. You don't walk. We know, brothers and sisters like me with this, we got a different walk, You know that George Jefferson walk, moving on up. You know that we got that kind of dip. You know that President Obama walk. You know that you cock your head this side and left. That's how we do it. And they don't like that, man. They got that Caucasian walk. But people like me, I'm a short 5'5" man, and I'm all black as the night, man. But people like me, hey, we attract the racists. They come out the woodwork where they see me. Look at that black guy right there. Let's get him. So I know what to do. When I know how to handle myself. I've been exposed to this stuff all my life, man. And I developed a force field. I got antennas coming out my yin yang, man. I know when somebody racist. You ain't got to say 2 words to me. I just look at you. I said, "Good," and you say, and you ain't got to say 1 word. I done scoped you out. I know where you are. That's how much I've been exposed to this stuff, man. And you don't think that make me feel good? No, it shouldn't have to be. Okay, Lisa D, the peanut gallery talking already, man. I don't know what I was. Anyway, I forgot what I'm saying. Okay, Lisa D said the internet is bad. So if I'm breaking up, we're gonna close this thing off. It's blurred. Okay, the internet is blurred. Do I need to shut it off, Lisa D? Start over what? If y'all can, we're gonna try to work with it. Okay, y'all know we got a bad internet. Okay, we got a bad internet. I've been trying to get Globe out here for about 2 months now with this COVID stuff. They don't want to come out here, but I'm gonna have to go down and talk to a manager. And when I get through with that manager, they're gonna send a truckload of people out there. You think I'm playing with you? Wait till I get down to Globe to the SMR. They're gonna see. I'll turn that mother. I'm just playing, y'all. Just playing. Got to be nice. You got to be nice. You want people to help you, okay? Don't act. Don't do like I say, do. Okay? Look out. All right. So number 1, we're gonna look at focus. Gonna be prejudice versus racism. We're gonna talk about right types of racism. And we're going to talk about inherently evil. What are you laughing for, Lisa D? Y'all, Lisa D is laughing at the lady tongue. She's sticking her tongue out. Lisa D, please, no comments from the peanut gallery. This is not your time for the show, okay? She's interrupting the pro. And I don't like you interrupting me, Lisa D, in the middle of a presentation. Okay? Can you get that? Okay, all right. But let's go. We're going to do number 1. So what's number 1 now? We're going to talk about prejudice versus racism. Because a lot of people think that prejudice is equal to racism. And a lot of people think that racism is equal to prejudice. So we're going to break this thing down to you, long, strong, to the ground, baby. We're going to break it down to the ground. Because I don't want you to... See, she's still talking, man. She interrupted. Lisa D, please. I forgot what I said. So Bobby, Beverly, I don't know what that racism mean, man. I just don't know what that prejudice was talking about, man. I don't know nothing about that, man. I didn't know they don't like me, and when they don't like me, I stay away from them. That's all. I don't know what that racial prejudice stuff. What you talking about, man? I'm gonna break it down to you, man. I got you. Let's go. Y'all excuse me, y'all. I just got to shower. All right, let's go. Okay, number 1, prejudice versus racism. So we're going to find out what is prejudice, okay? So when you talk about somebody's prejudice, okay, you understand, prejudice means before, and judging. Judging a situation or a circumstance or people. Have a prior judgment in your mind about something or someone. That is what prejudice is all about. The root word before, judge, prejudge. That's all it is. Everybody and their mama's mama in this world called Earth is prejudiced. I know that's a big revelation. I know. I'm not prejudiced about me. I'm not. Yes, you are. I'm gonna prove it to you. You think I'm playing with you? I'm prejudiced. You prejudiced. Your mama, your dad, everybody in the world prejudiced, man. Because if you understand the definition I just gave you, prejudice means what? Prejudgment. Okay, let's break it down again. See that? Prejudgment. And it's a learning experience. What you mean, Bobby D? What you mean? Learn it, man. It's learn it. Prejudice is learn. You learn to be prejudiced, okay? You weren't born prejudiced. You know, you learned that. You acquired that understanding and that prejudgment mode, that prejudgment mentality from a child on up. You acquired that skill of prejudice. We all have it. It's inherently things that happen as we come and we mature in this world. One of my prejudices, uh, for a long time, I'm gonna tell you what my prejudice is. Y'all don't laugh at me, please. Please don't laugh at me now. I'm gonna start crying. You laugh. Don't laugh at me, please. For a long time, man, when I was a little kid, I remember myself being about maybe 4 or 5 years old, and I had a huge prejudgment against. Don't laugh at me, please. Don't laugh at me. If I catch you, I'm gonna knock you off the show if I catch you laughing at me. But yeah, I had a huge prejudice, man. And it was guess who it was against? It was against people. What kind of people, Bobby Lee? Big people. What you mean? What you mean, big people? Fat people. Okay, I said it. I had a prejudice about fat people, man. I'm serious. Every time I would see a fat guy or fat woman come at me, I would run and I scream. I don't know what it was, man. A fat person would freak me out, and I was afraid of them, and I grew up like that, big person, and I shed it off. Later on in life, I got understanding, but that's one of my major prejudices that I had to get rid of. All big people are not bad, but in my mind, somewhere along the line, I had prejudged big people to be monsters. I was a kid, man, and I saw somebody big, and I was a little small guy, little small kid, and I was monster, mama. I would run, and my mama, my friends, my family, my brothers and sisters, all would make fun of me because of my prejudice. So okay, Lisa D is showing me the picture. It's really blurred. You think we need to shut it down, Lisa D? Yeah, because it don't look good. Hold on, let me see. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Let's go. Let's finish this up. Okay. Since we're a little bit blurred, I'm gonna rush this. Normally, I would take my time and I'm gonna rush this through. Since we're a little bit blurred, and we ride a train, get up out of here. Okay. But prejudice. Let's go back. Prejudice is something that we acquire and we learn in life. Okay. It's something that happens. Now, let's talk about what race is. What racism. Racism can be a form of prejudice. Okay. Racism is just a group of people that you don't like, but based on the differences. Okay. So, like, for example, a lot of black people are discriminated against because of their race. They don't like our color, they don't like our size, they don't like this and that. And it's like racism, man, because of your race. Okay, so understand that. And I'm rushing this on because Lisa D saying we got blurry and I don't want all that. Okay. All right, let's go to the next one. Number 2 was what? Types of racism. All right, there's several types of racism in this world. Number 1, pure racism. It's a belief in racist superiority. Okay, that's what Aryan race. You remember them people back in Germany, Nazi Germany? Aryan race. Our race is the best. Hi Hitler. Remember that? And that thing is being more promoted today, and it's coming up. Guess where it's coming up more popular now? In the Southeastern Asian countries. That's the way it's popping up. It's in Germany and all of the Western countries, but it's now popping up in Southeastern Asian countries. More superior than others. A belief in racial superiority. Letter B, racial discrimination. That's a form of racism. Racial discriminating you because of a lack of fair treatment due to race, based on your differences. Okay. C, intolerance of race. People, they don't tolerate your race. They don't even be around you. They want to exclude you. As far as business deals, that kind of stuff, they want to exclude you because you're different, because of your race. They don't want to keep everything in their race. Number D, letter D. And remember I told you we look at this lady today, the type of racism she's exhibiting right there is called xenophobia. Okay. D, xenophobia. It's a hatred of foreigners on the rise in Southeast Asia. I just told you that. That form of racism is on the rise. Okay. Now we're going to look at some examples of racism in the Philippines, or samples of racism. Okay. Are you with me, GP? I'm sorry I'm moving so fast, but at least you done showed me we got a bad video connection, internet connection, and it's looking not too good. All right, samples of racism in the Philippines. Number 1, okay, Chinese. They're called ching chongs. Yeah, Filipinos call them ching chongs. That's what they call them, man. You know why they call them ching chong? Because they say ching chong, yik dong, yik dong. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. But I'm just telling you, they don't like the way they talk. They make fun of the language. Okay? And another reason why Filipinos don't like Chinese people, people from China, is because they're engaged in a great disagreement about the West Philippine Sea. Okay? Now, you guys know the West Philippine Sea is in dispute. China is trying to take it over. They say they own it. Philippines say they own it. And the other countries are saying they own part of it as well. So it's a huge dispute. And so for that reason, most Filipinos don't like Chinese people. Okay. Number two, black people. Most Filipinos, many, not all, there's some Filipinos that do not like black people. Mhm. Because they don't like the skin, they don't like the nose, how they look, and they have a myth. And the myth is that black people smell. Hmm. We smell bad. And so a lot of time when you come up on a Filipino and they do like this, hi, you know what that means, right? Something they don't like. They don't smell. They call themselves trying to be rude. That's what you need to watch. Stuff like that. When people talk to you like, hi, sir. That's that uh, racist attitude that's coming out in Philippines. Some people have it, some people don't. Most of them don't have it, but you will find it. And I'm trying to get you aware of what to look out for. Okay, so be aware of that. Some Filipinos will be discriminating against you because they have it in their mind. Black people don't bathe. Black people stink, and not just black people, but a lot of times Americans, whether you're white or black, they think that Americans in general don't bathe. Okay, and that's just a myth, but it's a racist myth as well. Okay, number three, another sample of racism in the Philippines. You're ugly if you're dark. Okay, so if you're dark skinned like me and that lady right there, they won't. Some Filipinos won't like you simply because you're dark. And the thing about it, guys, is even people in their own race. If you have a dark skinned Moreno Filipino and you have a sort of a lighter skinned Filipino next to each other, which one you think this Filipino gonna go for? They want the lighter skin at all times. So darker skin tone people are not as much accepted as the lighter skin. That's in some corners and some, not all. Let's keep it real. Not all Filipinos feel that way, but you will find there's a certain segment that feels that way, and you may never see that unless you live here on a full-time, day in, day out basis. You need to be aware of that, man. Everybody that smile at you don't mean smiling faces do what? Tell lies. They smile at you because they want your money, They don't care about you. You a black man. I'm dark. He too dark for me. And someone will even have an intimate relationship with you and still hate your guts because you're dark. You got to understand that, man. I'm trying to open your mind. I'm trying to enlighten you on things that you may not see as you travel back and forth to the Philippines. But if you live in here day in and day out, these are some of the samples of racism that you may encounter as you dwell in this country. Okay? Are you with me, GP? Last one. We out, man. Trying to rush this through. Last one. Muslims. Okay? Excuse me. No, not last one. Number four, Indians. Just like the Chinese, they can be very racist to Indians. Okay, they don't like the Indians' accent. Okay, and there's a lot of Indians out here, man. I don't know what it is. I found that there's a lot of Indian people. They come here. Some of them come here to go to school because a lot of Indians want to be nurses, and the education here is cheaper than a lot of places in the world. So a lot of people flock here for that reason. But Filipinos, there's a certain segment that do not like Indians. They cheat, they make fun of their accent. And one of the things that they don't like about the Indians is the 5'6". What you mean, Bob? What you mean 5'6"? 5'6", man. Most Indians participate in loans, okay? Loaning money, and they do the 5'6" principle. It's called a 5'6" loan. It's illegal, but they participate in it, and Filipinos want the money, so they deal with them for that reason, and they mad as hell, but they still deal with them because they have to get their loan. 5'6" means that the Indian will lend you 500 pesos, right? You're going to give them 600 back. It's called a 5-6. That's what that loan type is called, 5-6 rule. Basically, if you know that 100 is 20% of 500, okay, so you get a 20% interest, and that's like pretty high. Okay, so that's another reason why Filipinos don't like Indians. They funny accent. They make funny accent, and they give a lot of loan, and they hate them, but they like them. They want the money. Okay, so they deal with them on that basis, money only. But other than that, and they talk all kind of bad stuff about racist, man, racist. All right, and number 5, we have Muslims, man. Filipinos here, there's a segment that do not like Muslims. And the reason why, they wear that hijab, that the garment and all that stuff. And one of the reasons, another reason is that because if you know anything about the Philippines, you know they had a big war recently, about the last couple of years ago, where the ISIS had come over here, and in Mindanao, there's a lot of Muslims in Mindanao. And so they took over Mindanao. So a lot of time when you see people with that garb on, the women with the garb on, and the men with the Muslim attire on, that in the Filipinos, a lot of Filipinos mind, they think that they're terrorists. Okay, so those are some of the samples. And there's a whole lot more, man. I just chose 5, but there's a whole lot more, and I might do another. This might be a part 1, it might be a part 2, but I'm gonna teach you about racism here, man. It's more, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's more covert, which means it's undercover. Okay, undercover lover. I'm just gonna play with you. Some of the women are undercover lovers. They don't love you. They want that money, but they love you under the cover, so they can get that montage. After they get out the cover and get out your way, man, you ain't darker than the night. I feel so bad. I feel so dirty because they had to mess with you to get that montage. But hey, I'm telling you, you'll find for the most part, you won't run into it on a day in day out basis, but you will run into it from time to time if you live out here daily. Okay, so invariably, like I told you before, I'm gonna find one numbs. One knucklehead, one Nimrod, but Bobby, you lying, man. I ain't see no raise about it. Yeah, okay. Keep on. I'm gonna tell you like my grandmama told me. Keep on living, son. Keep on living. Every time I disagree with her on something, and she knew she was right, and I thought I was right, she said, "Okay, son." She wouldn't waste time arguing with me. She said, "Okay, son." You know what she said? Keep on living. Keep on living, son. So I'm gonna tell you the same thing about grandma. She said, keep on living to you. Okay, and you find for yourself. And then you say, Bobby, you right. Oh yeah, Bobby D. Tell me, man. I know. All right. As my last take on this, man, all racism, in my opinion, is inherently evil, and it's based on ignorance and fear. Okay? That's all it is. Ignorance and fear, man. You fear the unknown. And when you have a fear of the unknown, you are ignorant. You don't know about it. That doesn't mean you're dumb. That doesn't mean you're stupid. You just don't know. You don't have a knowledge of it. And if you don't have a knowledge, you lack knowledge, you're ignorant of that fact. Okay? And because of that ignorance, you have a fear. If you don't know something, you don't know nothing about something, you don't even bother with it. Because you might fear for yourself. You might get hurt. Or you might be taken advantage of. You fear. Okay? So that's all racism is all about. When you are raised up from side to side, from a child on up with the same with a different race, you don't even know nothing about it because all y'all know is each other. And racism has a tendency to separate people. Okay, and if you don't think that's true, look at what's going on in America right now. United we stand, divided we fall. We're falling down everywhere in America right now because we have leadership that's dividing our nation. And if you don't believe me, take a trip down to the United States of a doggone America, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All right, man, that's all I have for you today. That's all I have for you. That's all I have for you. That's all fire. But how's it going now, Lucy? Okay. It's okay now. Okay, she said straight now. So we're gonna ride the train. I had another thing I wanted to show y'all, but the internet's so bad it would not load up. I don't know what's going on. I had 2 things I wanted to show y'all, and it wouldn't load up. So that's all I got for you right now. Hopefully I'm gonna try to load up tomorrow and see what it do. That's it, man. Y'all know what we get ready to do, y'all. We getting ready to ride the train. Y'all ready? Oh yeah. Lindsay, you ready to ride the train? Okay, she said, Lizzie on one of them trips today, y'all. You know what kind of trip she on? She go out, you know what they said? Nah, I ain't gonna say that. She might get on when I get through. Woo! boy, I started to say something now, boy. But I'm gonna wash my mouth. I don't want to get in trouble with these dudes, because she might get the temper. Like, no, let me play, man. All right. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. All aboard. Yeah, man. Y'all ready to ride a little train with me? Bobby D and Lisa D. Let's go. Y'all ready for the roll call? Are you ready for the roll call, man? I'm ready. Let's go. I'm gonna find out who the no. What I gotta say? Okay, I forgot about that. See, I'm about to touch y'all. I'm a little rusty. But I'm not dusty. I might be a little rusty, y'all, but I'm not dusty, okay? I'm not Dusty Baker, and I'm not Dusty American Dream, Dusty Rose either. Let's go, y'all. When I say, did I say that already? When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. Yeah, man, let's ride this train, man. Let's ride. Hey, y'all know what we gotta do, right? Y'all, you know what we gotta do. First thing up, what we gotta do? First thing up. I got to find out who the first man up in his house is. You know what I'm saying? Because whenever somebody chooses to be number one, they had to make a decision. They had to decide that I want to be the number one honcho in this house today. That means that they had to do something different from everybody else. They had to get up early. They had to put their computer and sit there and wait. And when they saw that ding, 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 they said, I got you. And so for people like that, we recognize their presence. And we say they are the first man up or the first person up, because it could be a female. You know, we got a lot of angels on the show. Okay, let's go. Who the first man up? Who the first man up? Who the first woman up? Who that said they gonna beat them? I need to know. I got to know. I want to know. Inquire mind need to know. Who that said they gonna beat them? I need to know. Why?
I need to know also.
Okay, Lisa. Tell the gentleman.
Good morning or good evening.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me take this brief opportunity to introduce you to the love of my life. Her name is Lisa Tuba Queen Dix. What's up, my dear? How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm blessed.
She trying to dance, y'all. You know one of these? She's trying to do the cabbage patch. You know the cabbage patch. Y'all remember cabbage patch? That's the cabbage patch. You don't remember cabbage patch?
Okay, let's go.
Anyway, she trying to dance on. It is. What's up? Let's tell me about yourself, please. How you having a good night's sleep, sir?
Yeah. You know what, guys? Since we got the air purifier, we sleep good.
Yes, that's a good point. The air we bought it. I don't know if you saw that video. We did a video where we opened up or did an unboxing on a brand new air purifier. And ever since we have used that air purifier, we put it in our bedroom at night, we have a solid sleep. I'm talking about we be sleeping hard. When I wake up in the morning, fly be all coming down my neck. I said, whoa. That air purifier knocked me out. And we have never slept as good as we're sleeping now with that air purifier. So guys, listen to me good. If you want to get a good night's rest, get you an air purifier. I don't know what it's doing for you, but it's doing it for us. I don't know. But we go every time, 15 minutes later, we like,
yeah, and then in the morning, looks like you don't want to open your eyes. It's hard.
It's hard because you get a sound sleep and you don't want to wake up. Well, that air purifier is doing the job. You hear me? And we didn't pay that much for it. We paid like 1,200 pesos, something like that. We got it from Lazada. Lazada, not Nevada. Lazada. Can you say it with me? Lazada. Not Nevada. Okay? We got it from Lazada, and it's like the Amazon of the Philippines, and it's a great deal on it. So get your air purifier and check it out. All right, guys, find out who the first man up in his house is today. I need to know. I got to know. I want to know who that said he gonna beat them. Say,
Casey! Congrats, Casey!
what's up, man? What's up?
What's up?
Casey? What's up, Casey? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Wouldn't want to beat. Nah, I'm playing. Casey, how you doing, brother? Hey, man, where you been? Where you ate? Lisa D said, where you been? She said, KC went down the shelf. I said, no, it's okay, Lisa. You gonna be all right. You sure when to get ready, Lisa? But Casey, he said, howdy. What's up, man? Good to see you, Casey. He got a new avatar. He got a big old,
No.
what's that, big truck?
It's
a car. Got a big truck, big car with some big wheels. Got that big wheel, God. That's 26 rims over there. Come on, man. Do the doggone thing right. Tight, long, and strong. Get it, man. Let's go. Casey. Congrats for being the first man up, man.
Congrats.
Everybody give Tracy some love, show him some love, give him some props, because he did a doggone thing. Number one, you can only have one number one. And for this day, Casey did it. Okay? He's the number one honcho in his house. He made it, man. He said, look here, Bobby D. I said, yeah, man. He said, I want to be number one. He said, what I gotta do? I said, man, you know what you gotta do. You gotta get you some coffee. And get you some tuba, pour the tuba in the coffee, and drink it, and have your eye bust out your head. Then you stay up all night. And when you hear that ding, 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 you say, blah, blah, blah. That's what he did. And he made it, man. He made it. Congrats to you, KC. Let's go. Ryan Trey, Bobby, Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Get an angel.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo! What's up, Sincerely? How you doing, my dear? Good to see ya. She riding the train, Bobby D. Lisa, number 2 honcho in the house today. She said, hello, Bobby D. No, she said, hello, Lisa D. And Bobby D. Hi, how are you, Sincerely? Good to see you, my dear. And you know what, Sincerely, you did a good job. You made it on the train. But you're not number one. I'm sorry to have you know. You are not number one, and you will never be number one on this day. In your life. You will never be number one on this day. And I'm telling you the truth. On this day, at this time, you will never be number one on this show. Because we can only be number one in case he took that spot. So you're number 2. Okay? But guess what? I gotta tell you this. You know I can tell you, right? Number 2 just won't do it. Sorry about that, Sincere. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. Wendell Coyette. Wendell Coyette. What's up, Wendell? How you doing, brother? We back again. Yeah, man. We back. Good to see you, man. You know, we got the Blue Ranger. All my Blue Rangers in the house said, hoorah. All my angels in the house said, hoorah. Good to see you. Wendell ride the train, Bobby D. Lizzie. One nation, under a groove, one love. That's what we do, man. We bring you health, strength, wealth, power, peace, joy, love, prosperity, everything you need in life, man. You can get on this train, but we pour it out to you, and you pour it back out to us. And you say, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie. One, Robert Morris, pop. What's up, Robert? Robert Morris in the house. Well, Robert, how you doing, buddy? He said, hello, Bobby D and Lisa D. And the little train family. What's up, man? Good to see you, Robert. It wouldn't be a show without Robert. What's up, Papa? What's up, Papa? You all right, man? Good to see you, man. Robert Morris in the house, man. One of my favorite subscribers. Good to see you, Robert. Ride train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Terry. Terry Fleming in the house. One donation to the nation. Yeah. He said, two back at you, buddy. He said, I got a donation for the
nation.
Yeah. All right, let's do a day of Terry Fleming. Who we got? Lisa D? Who we got?
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
One Nation for the
More
nation.
blessings to you and
More
much
blessings to you, much
love.
love to you, my brother. Keep on keeping on. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Sincerely,
Sincerely.
am Brother Train Bobby LZ, One Nation under blue. What she got? She said, Blue Ranch and gentlemen. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't tell me my sincerely voice, LZ.
Okay, do it.
Blue Ranch and gentlemen and all the angels, how's your day?
We're doing good.
You doing good? Everybody doing good. Sincerely, we having an awesome day here in the Philippines. It's about 85 degrees, sunny and bright. It rained part of the night last night, and we had a good night last night. We did a lot of things, got a lot of things done, and we were very happy today because we made it another day, and we opened our eyes, and the Lord let us see another day. So we're very happy. Anytime we can pop open our eyes in the morning, we're happy. No, we're not 6 feet under. Let's go, right?
Frederick Nixon, what's up, frenemy?
He said, good morning, Bobby D. D. Love Train. What it
Morning,
do, man?
good
Hey,
evening to you.
it do good, man. It do all right. It do all right. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what's going on in the world today, right? But for all of you guys that from the United States of a doggone America, y'all know what happened, right? Y'all need to tell y'all.
No.
I'm gonna tell you. She don't want me to tell you. Y'all know what happened, right? The commander, take that off screen. The commander and thief. Y'all know the commander and thief? Yeah, that guy. He unfortunately, I had to bring some bad news for y'all that don't know. The commander in the United States of a doggone America by the name of Donald, you know what? He came down with the COVID. I'm sorry to say that. And I'm being serious, man. And no fun no fun intended, no pun intended. He has the coronavirus. It was discovered Thursday. Yeah, he took the COVID test. Uh, one of his aides, what's her name? Hicks, Hope, whatever her name, Hope something. Anyway, she got the virus, and then they saw she was sick. They isolated her on the Air Force One plane, and then Trump was trying to act like he got it from her, but nah, the virus doesn't develop that quickly. It doesn't incubate that quickly. It takes about 10 to 14 days for it to incubate. Many people suggest that he got the virus when he did the Rose Garden announcement of the Supreme Court nominee. Okay, so yeah, everybody there, very few people had masks on, and they were mixing and mingling, shaking hands, hugging, all that. So that's what they're suggesting, that it's possible that he got it there. So I want everybody to be in prayer for the commander and thief, and I'm saying that as best I can. And I'm not trying to be facetious, but I'm trying to tell you the truth. That's in my opinion. I don't want to see anybody go out because of COVID, especially him. You know, he's a human being like everybody else. Pray for him. I pray for people that are in authority, because that's what the Bible wants us to do. I pray for people that are in authority, places of authority in my life and in the USA. I pray for him. And you guys say, "Well, you wrong. Why you praying?" Because he's a human being. I don't want to see him go out like that. But I do want to see him develop develop appreciation for science and appreciation for wearing the mask. I want to see him come through this strong and healthy and recover. And I want to see him develop appreciation for telling the truth. Stop downplaying the virus. That's what I want to see happen to our commander in thief. Okay. I want to see him come through healthy and recover 100%. And I want to have a change in mind and a change in heart. That's what I want to see. Because see, sometimes things happen to you in life. Yeah? Things happen to you in life so that you can see what you were doing wrong, what's wrong. And maybe, I don't know, but could it be that that's maybe why he was stricken with the virus? You know? Could it be? This food for thought. All right, let's go. Round train, Bobby D. One Nation. Who we got? Murphy Hayes.
What's up,
Hello,
Murphy
Bobby D.
Hayes?
What's up, Murphy? Gunny, what's up, Gunny? You all right?
What's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you. I got to get used to the avatar he got. He got on some shade.
Looking good.
Looking good there, man. What's up, Gunny? Freddie Mason.
Congratulations, Casey, for being number one on the live train. Congrats.
Congrats, man.
Martha Hayes, what's up? What up, Train Nation, Blue Ranchers and Angels? What's up?
Lisa D trying to be cool. She said, "What's up?" Round train, Bobby D. One Nation. Michael Coughlin needs some coffee. Lisa Bobby. Hello. my own boot dog, hop on, got beat from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Appreciate you, man.
Thank
Good
you.
good
You
morning or
too.
good evening. Good evening to
Good
you.
evening.
We're good morning here. Kelly
Kelly
B.
B. Brown
What's up,
Jr.
Kelly B? What's up, Kelly? How you
He's
doing?
from Facebook.
He's from you know, are you any kin to R. Kelly? I want to know. Seriously. I'm just playing, man. Just playing. He said, what's up, Bobby D. Lee? Hey, man, we doing
What's
good,
up?
man.
We're
Good to
doing
see you,
good.
R. Kelly. I'm sorry. That's R. Kelly. Kelly B, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. And y'all got the R. Kelly. R. Kelly is going through some trouble, man. Since we're talking about R. Kelly is up in there in the jail, man. And last time I heard, man, he had a fight. Did y'all hear about that? Man, R. Kelly got they beat the heck out of him. I was playing, man. But they took it, they taught him a lesson. R. Kelly said, I want out of here. And they had to put him in isolation because the prisoners got mad at him. Now he messed up all them women, them young girls. So no, we ain't gonna play that here, Kelly. We got you. Anyway, let's go, man. Right train, Bobby. Freddie Mason. What's up, Freddie? He said, sincerely, hello, Angel. How are you, my dear? What's up? What's up? Good to see. He said, Mervyn Hayes. What's up? He said, congratulations, Casey. You made it, man. You did the doggone thing right, Ty. Long and strong. Congrats. Much love to you, my brother.
Frederick Mason, Blue Ranchers, a salute to you, brothers.
Yeah, salute.
All the Blue Ranchers say,
hoorah.
hooray!
All the angels in the house say, hooray. Right, train, Bobby Lizzie, one Michael Coffee, need some coffee. He said, Bobby D, hi. God bless and be with all the guys and men on the love train today from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. More blessing to you as well. Right, train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation under. Woo.
Sincerely am.
He said,
I'm good, Frederick Mason. Hope you are too, my dear.
yeah, you got Riding the train with Bobby D and Lisa D. You are riding the train, the love train with Bobby D and Lisa D. This is one nation under a
groove.
Make
it work.
Man, she got to work today. Freddie Mason, he said, Terry Fleming. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Freddie. I didn't mean to say. But he said, Terry Fleming. Showing off early. What's good, brother? Hey, man, everything good. Everything lovely. Let's go. Round train, Bobby D, Lizzie. Michael, coffee. Need some coffee.
Lisa D and Bobby D, hello. God bless and shine all over the Guapo Maganda Filipinas angels. Riding the love train today from Nurse Mike.
Today. Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Much love to you, my brother. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Let's go. Freddie Mary,
Mary.
Freddie Mason. He said, sincerely, him. Yes, ma'am. I'm doing well, my dear. How about you? Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby and Lizzie, one nation. Freddie Mason. He said, Robert Mars, Pop. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you, Pop, Robert Mars. Ryan Train, Bobby and Lizzie, Michael Coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and Bobby D. Hi. Salamat for all the Blue Ranch guys, men, keeping the train riding good on the tracks from Nurse Mike. Yeah. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby and Lizzie.
Frederick Mason, Michael Coffee, how are you, frontliner? Hope all is well in your world.
Yeah, Michael Coffee is a unique kind of guy. And he's very special because he takes care of people that have a serious illness. And he works at a hospice center. And for those of you that don't know, that means he works at a center where people are terminally ill. And it's a rehab, and I think it has something to do with the lungs and breathing and all like that. So when he gets to people there, those people are not going to make it. So you have to have a special type of attitude, a special type of demeanor, a special type of caring and sensitivity to help those people as much and make them comfortable before they leave this world. And so our hats are off to him because he is doing a very hazardous job. Every day, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, he wears PPE. What's PPE, Bob? Down, Lord, you know about PPE. Okay, man, chill, I got you. Personal protection equipment. That's what he has to put on his mask. He has to put on his face shield. He has to put on all of his equipment, his whole clothing, and he has to put on gloves to deal with people that have COVID. Yeah. So he's a frontliner in the medical area. We have Ennis Deason. We have, I think Frank is another one. Those are frontliners. And we have got people in transportation, Chris Holmes, and a couple other people we know. And we need to be in prayer for those people at all times. We keep you guys lifted up in our prayers every day. I'm serious. When you don't see us, you think we just forget all about you. Now, our minds are always on our people that we care about on this train and on this show. We always pray for you, and I would hope that you pray for us as well. Okay, let's go. Brian, Train, Bobby, Lizzie.
Success. Okay, we're success.
Success. Oh,
Oh, good
go
chocolate.
Chokua. What's up, Success? How
Oh,
you
good
doing, brother?
chocolate.
He's
It's
got it.
hard to pronounce that surname.
He's got an African name. He says, I am an African in the Philippines
Ah.
schooling. Okay, great. Congrats to you, my brother. He said, can I ask why the Filipinos always cover their nose when they see a black person passing by on this road? It's made me so self-conscious about it.
You just mentioned it.
Yeah, I did mention it, but I want to explain. He wants explanation.
Okay.
All right. Good question, Success. And I'm going to explain this very quickly and very clearly because you guys, when I put that out there, Success, some of the people didn't receive it because maybe they have never had that happen to them, but it's happened to me. And so I noticed it, and it's happened more than once. So you've noticed it as well. Okay. Reason why they do that is a form of racism. They have in there, and it's a form of prejudice. They have a prejudgmental notion, idea that people with this melanin skin, like you and me, Success, with black people, that we smell bad and that we don't bathe. And we're dark people, we're bad. That's in their mind about us. A lot of times they've never even met a black person. A lot of people you run into in here in the Philippines have never even side to side by a black person. Never seen one up close and personal. So they have a prejudgment in mind. Not all of them now, not all of them, but you run into some that have prejudgments and prejudices and racial remarks about you, and that's what they do. They do this. Hey, how are you? Hey, hi. And that's all the time showing you disrespect, that they don't like how you smell. But there's nothing wrong with the way you smell. That's the way they do to show their racist attitudes, okay? So when you run into those type of people, be alert, be aware. Don't take it personally, although it is personal. Don't take it personally if you have to deal with them on a working basis or an acquaintance basis, and you're in school, so it may be some of your classmates. You have to just ignore it. That's the best way to do it. And then sometimes if you feel close to that person, you feel that person, you can talk to them, say, can I tell you something? And she'll say, yes. I notice every time you're around me, you do one of these. Can you tell me why you're doing that? Just ask them. Ask them. Ask them. And when you ask somebody why they're doing something stupid, that calls them out. You might, and you say, well, and she's gonna come up with some lie, whatever. She said, okay, well, let me tell you something. I'm just as clean as you are. So if you think I'm smelling bad, that's not right. I smell just as good as you. I wash every day. I put deodorant on. I'm just as clean as you. So I don't appreciate you doing that. I appreciate you stopping. That's all. And let them know and keep it moving. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Bobby D, hello. You keeping it right and tight, preaching the facts on the love train today from Nurse Mike.
Thanks so much, Nurse Mike. Hey, man, I want to get you guys ready, okay? Because coming and living in the Philippines can be a very, very wonderful experience. But guess what? It only takes one bad experience to make you regret you came here. And I want to get you prepared. You could have a bad racist experience here, and then I want to live this racist of everybody. That's not the truth. Only a small fragment of people do that kind of stuff, okay? But you need to be aware of it. And I'm going to tell you, you'll find more racism in the bigger cities, especially in Manila. I tell you, man, every time I go to Manila, I want to get out of there so fast because people in Cebu and the Visayas are much more friendlier and open than Manila. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy, hey.
Murphy, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see ya. What's up?
Prejudice and racism.
Prejudice, not prejudice.
You read.
Prejudice.
Prejudice.
That's quite Lady.
Read.
Say prejudice. Prejudice. Prejudice and racism will be here till the Lord comes back. And it's all over the world in one form or another. You're 100% correct, Murphy. It's going to be here. And so that's why I'm telling you about it, so you understand. And people that are naive, think that they come into the Philippines and it's like a land of Shangri-La, la 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 la, everything's fine, everything's lovely, la la la. Now, on the surface it may look like that, but as you live in here day in day out, things will start popping up to you. Now, overall, again, this is one of the best places for me to live, and it's mostly a small fragment, small segment of people that would do that, and I don't see it on a daily basis, but every now and then I see it. And so when I see something, I always let you know how to be prepared and be ready to deal with it. Like James Brown said, like this Murphy said, it's gonna be here till the Lord come back. So why not learn how to deal with it? I learned how to deal with it a long time. You know what I do, man? I got a force field. I put a force shield up. Like Eddie Jackson with the Captain America shield. I said, look here, man. If they kind of try to call me a name or do something, I said, bounce off that shield and right back on them. Because I don't play that, man. I've been in this world a long time. You think I'm going to let somebody call me a word and get me crazy? Ah! I'm throw it right back at them. So look, what you say, man? Every time I'll be like, what you say, man? And then I want to get with him, but the God in me, the Jesus in me, done changed me, man. I've been changed. And, back in the day, I was like, what you say, man? Oh, let's go. Say it again. No, but the Jesus in me done changed me, man. I'll be like, what you say? Excuse me, sir? What did you say? Did you call me the N-word? Is that something you should be? I'll talk with her. Is that something you should be saying, sir? Is that socially acceptable for you to call me that word, sir? Why would you call me that? Talk to him, man. When you talk to him, you break him down and make him feel stupid. Let's go. Round train, Bobby, listening.
Frederick Mason.
He said, yes, sir, Hayes. I believe you're exactly right. Yeah, you're right, man. Show you right. Show you're right, brother. Show you're right. You're right. It's going to be here, man. And so don't run from it. Whatever you do, man, don't run from when somebody try to act racist with you. Don't run from it and don't ignore it. I mean, you don't want to cause no trouble. You want to beat them up and all that kind of craziness, but you want to educate them because it's about ignorance. A lot of times, Filipinos do that not because some of them, not because they're really racist. They do it because they've seen other people do it, and they don't really know what they're doing. That they don't really know what they're saying and how it affects you because they don't have an understanding of your background in the U.S. and how those terms are derogatory. They're just saying them because they seen their friends saying, "Hey man, hey Negro, what's up, man? You Negro." They say that in Manila a lot. You think I'm playing? Go to Manila and see. Round train, Bobby,
You're
Lizzie.
also in the province.
Yeah, they say that. And Negro, to be honest with you, Negro, or they'll call it Negro out here, is a benign term. It's not a bad term to the Filipinos. But when an African American hears that Negro, that's not, when I first heard that, I say, man, they called me a Negro. he said, he ain't calling you that. That's just black. It means black. It's not derogatory. It's not bad. I said, okay, I'll take
I
you.
remember when I said to you, Negro,
She,
and then I don't know why he get angry on me.
she called me that too, man. I'm like, what you say?
They call me Negro. I didn't know that is rude in your country.
I said, look here, don't you ever call me. I had to get a tone, man. I look here, let me tell you something. You call me what? I said, what you say? He said, I'm Negro. I said, don't you have a car? And then she had to explain it to me that that's not a bad, in Filipinos, that's not a bad term. That's just an ordinary saying. They call you black. Okay. Another word, if you come to science, another word for black is itom. I-T-O-M, itom. If you hear somebody say, itom lalaki, it means black man. Itom lalaki, black man. Okay, remember that. Yeah. And let me tell you one. Let me tell you another one. If you go to Manila, right, you will find this in Manila, in Luzon area. If you hear something, you walk by somebody and say, Nignog, N-I-G-N-O-G, Nignog. You know what that means? That's the N-word. That's their word. That's how they call it, the N-word in the Philippines, in Luzon area, in Manila area. Nignog. Hey, he's a Nignog. They don't think you understand. But when you say what name? Then you go fool. You gonna make them go crazy. Let's go. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie.
My coffee, we need some coffee. Fred, hello, God bless. Keep the faith, stay positive. been working 10 to 12 hour shifts at the hospital 5 days a week from Nurse Mike.
Wow. Nurse Mike, my hats off to
Working
you,
too
brother.
hard.
Take care. When you get your rest, man, please, just rest. Lay down, rest your body, rest your mind, and relax as much as you can. Okay, because those kind of hours take a toll on your body, man. I don't want to see you fall out. I want you to see you need to be strong because you got to help people move on to the next level in their life in their existence. You got to move. You got to help people move on, and you got to be strong for the people you're dealing with. All right, so make sure you get you some rest. Ryan Train, Bobby Lazy, One Nation.
Frederick Mason, Robert Morris, just enjoying another ride in the love train.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. We're gonna ride this train till we can't ride no more. Ain't that right, Lazy?
Until the wheels drop on.
You gotta say it with some more enthusiasm than that. He said, and Drizzy, I love me some Lazy D, man. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lazy, KC. Thanks, guys. Hey, you welcome, man. Hey, you know we always give you props, man. You know, number one honcho, man. You did the doggone thing right, tight, long, and strong. Let's go.
Michael Coffee
needs some coffee. Lady D and Bobby D. Hi. Our cases are going with the COVID-19 virus. It's going down at the acute care. Wow, that's awesome. Hospital here in USA, California. That is awesome news.
Wow.
I'm glad to hear it. But you know what? You need to be ready because from what I'm hearing and from what I've read recently, as fall begins to come, right? Then what else comes? We have a flu virus and then we have a coronavirus. So we have two viruses. They call it the what? Twindemic. Okay, we got two of them. You know, we got two viruses, two twindemics, two of them. So that suggests to most scientists that this fall and winter may be what? A spike. You may have a spike. So we have to be prepared and not. Yeah, I hope not too. But we have to be prepared and not let our guards down and not dig too. Okay, Lizzie D says the video's blurring again. All right, let's just try to move on. Let's go.
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Bobby D, hello. Have to thank Governor Newsom for that. He has been so very strict since COVID-19 virus started here in March from Nurse Mike.
Right, Nurse Mike. And you know what? A lot of people didn't like Governor Newsom for doing all the lockdown and stuff, but that was the best thing for him. That was the best thing. It's paying off now.
Terry Fleming, Sir. Hey, Sir Murphy. What's up, sir? I should say, what's up, my dear Mark?
Ryan Chamber.
Riding the live train with Bobby D and Lisa D.
One Nation.
One Nation
Under Groove. What's up, Terry?
Fleming.
He said, hey, Sir Perry Mason. What's up, Perry Mason? What's up, Terry? Michael Coffee. Need some coffee? The Bobby D. Hi. Guys, men, ladies, women, please smash the like button.
Smash.
Bobby D giving you some good info here from Nurse Mike. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's do a chicha pie out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Chicha pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chicha pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chicha pie. Hit that like button.
Use the hammer.
Who we got?
Sci-Fi George.
Sci-Fi George. What's up, Sci-Fi? How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, Mungong Dong, Umaga, Bobby D, and Lisa D. Excellent information. Mabuti. Love from Detroit, Michigan. God bless and prosper you both. Thank you so much. We appreciate that good word.
Tagalog.
Yeah, he learns. That's Tagalog. You know what Mabuti means, right?
Good.
It means my booty. No. It means more booty. No. No. Mabuti means good in Tagalog. Okay, that's what he said. Mabuti. Mabuti. It's good. All right, let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. Murphy, hey, what's up, Murphy? He said, hello, Sir Terry. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Always good to see you. Terry Fleming, Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie. One Nation under a groove, one love. He said, I think I like that when a woman lets skin tone dictate relationship. I look for the honest, caring women. I hear you, man. You don't want nobody to be phony with you. And let me tell you what happens here. A lot of times, what happens in the Philippines, right? And maybe some other parts of the world as well, the women here have a tendency to want to be as white as they can be. Whiter than snow. I don't know what it is, man, but most Filipinos want to be white. When I met Lisa D, Lisa D was whiter than snow.
Mhm.
But you know what we tell you? She Lisa D, no. Lisa D was, and you know how to get that way, right? They use this thing called glutathione.
Oh, I didn't use that ever since. What's wrong with
I'm just
you?
telling you, you used to back in the day. I'm not,
Used to?
you never used that?
No.
Oh no, she didn't use the glutathione. She used the soap. She used the soap and the creams. That's what she did.
I didn't do cream because I have
She
other.
used
I
the
mean,
soap.
if I put something on my face, it will swell up, or
Okay,
I get allergies for it.
okay, but no, okay. Let's leave Lisa D out of it, okay? Because she going crazy and she trying to act like it. No, let's leave her out of it. But yeah, a lot of the women here, man, they will put stuff on their face to be lighter and whiter, and that's what they do. And it's a multi-billion peso industry. You go in any grocery store, any department store, they got an aisle full of that stuff. And I mean, I don't know why, man. They want, and so because they always want to look white, and they find you and you dark skinned, some of them ain't gonna even talk to you. They won't even give you the time of day. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Okay,
hurry up.
Lisa D saying it's blurred again. All right, Terry Flynn, Rod Train, Bobby D, Lizzie, One Nation. He's a cool runner, Sir Murphy. Cool runner, man. Joshua
Joshua
Moore. What's
Moore.
up, Joshua?
What's
He
up?
said, I love the differences. That's why I could never be racist. That's the reason I want to marry a Filipino. It breaks my heart to see other people hate each other because of their difference. Hey, you and me on the same wavelength, Joshua. I don't care how you look. I don't care what race you're from. Treat me right. That's all I say, man. Treat me right. I'm gonna treat you right, and we can jail like that. As long as you treat me right, man, you got respect for me. I have respect for you. It's gonna be no problem with me. I don't care about your race, man. I don't care you white, black, blue. I don't care, man. And so you have the right attitude. You're gonna go far with that attitude. A lot of guys out there, man, they call it the Caucasian people all kind of um, racist names. I can name some, but I don't want to be racist. And it's not right, man. Just because they're different from you, you don't have to call them racist names just like they call you. You got to be different. You got to rise above the pettiness. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Frederick Mason, Perry Mason is on the live train on the case of the ignorant trolls of the world.
Yeah, man, get it. I want you to get every ignorant troll and knock him in the head with your wrench. Okay?
Well, you don't make me a blue red.
Oh, I'm gonna make Lisa D a blue wrench because sometimes y'all don't show up. I remember one day we was here. What was that? 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago, we had a show, live show, and I said, "Where the blue wrench?" And we had one blue wrench came on here late, and that was Eddie Jackson. That was Eddie Jackson. And then he came. We had a troll. Eddie Jackson didn't even catch the troll. I said, "Man, what's going on?" So I'm gonna make Lucy D a blue wrench. So when the blue wrench don't show up,
Careful, blue red.
she gonna get somebody good. Let's go. Ryan Straight Bobby Lizzie Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? He said it amazes me that people who are also discriminated against can act like racists. They call Filipinos some of the same things they call blacks. Yeah, they do. Filipinos are much discriminated against for their race, especially if they go to the U.S. and other countries, especially like Saudi Arabia and Kuwait. They talk bad about them people. It's like they slaves, man. They really do. And it's sad that people that minorities like us and the Filipinos are racist against each other. We on the same team. We on the same page, man. Why should we be going after each other? Like, it don't make no sense. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one Frederick Mason. He said, it's truly amazing, Sir Hayes, and heartbreak. Yeah, it is. It is. We got to rise up above the ignorance, man. I'm telling you, man. We got to rise up and do better in this world. Bobby D, Freddie Mason, Bobby D, it's the tuba making her wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle.
It's the tuba making her wiggle. It's just a little bit.
The tuba will do that every time.
The dude will do the trick every time. I tell you, man. These dudes doing the cabin pat. He's like,
if I have the blue range, I'll kick.
she said she had that blue ray. She was using on you right now. All right, let's go. Round trip, Bobby Lizzie.
Just kidding.
King Cole, what's up, man?
What's
Good to see you. Good to
up?
see you. Good. Hey, man, where you been? I ain't see King
Long
Cole,
time
man.
no see.
Long time no see, man. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. He said back on the train. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you back. We're glad to have you back. We always miss people that haven't been here in a while. So when we see you, man, we are very happy to see you. We haven't seen you in a while, but it's good to see you. We were concerned about you. We had no way to get in touch with you, but I'm glad you. What's up?
I'm too late because I have to load.
But I'm glad you stopped by. Good to see you, man. Ryan Train, Bobby Lacey, One Nation Under. Who we got? Look at. Likewise Media. Likewise Media. Likewise Media. What's up, Likewise? How you doing, buddy? He said, hello, y'all. Hey, man. What's up, Likewise? Good to see you, man. Likewise is a very smart guy, man. I like Likewise. He always raises issues.
He's wise.
She said he's wise. Yeah, he's a wise guy, but a smart guy. But he always raises very pertinent issues. And he not only does he raise issues, but I like him because he has solutions. He doesn't just raise an issue just to raise the issue, like somebody just want to talk trash. But he said, look here, this is a problem. This is what we need to resolve. Good to see you, likewise. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Likewise. He said, never had any issues on Soup and Soup. I tell you, what I tell you, man. I say invariably there's gonna be one guy that show up and gonna say, you Bobby, I ain't never seen that. What you talking about, man? I told you, did I tell you, man? I said there's gonna be invariably whenever I do a show on racism in the Philippines, there's always one guy gonna say, Bobby, man, you lying, man. I ain't never seen that. I'm not saying you're doing that, right, but I'm saying there's always gonna be something. Yeah, man, but I know, I understand. If you've never had that, that's good. I'm gonna tell you like my grandmama told me, man. She said, son, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you don't believe what I'm saying? I said, no, I don't know about that, mom. She said, look at son, let me tell you something. I said, yeah, ma'am. She said, keep on living, son. Keep on living. You know what that means, right? Wait till your time comes. Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got? So, Sci-Fi Joy. He said, I can testify about the air purifier. I have an ORAC purifier, and it's great. My booty air. Good air. He said, you'll have less headaches, sleep better, breathe better, and think clearer. Yeah, I can tell you for a fact, man. I don't know about the other stuff, but so far I'm noticing, we notice both, that when we go to sleep, hard. It's hard sleep. And it's hard to get up because that sleep is that air. I guess the air is so clean and you breathe.
The iron also.
Oh, yeah, it has an ionizer, which means it gets out the negative atoms, negative ions out of the air, and so it makes your body more relaxed as well. So it works, man. I'm glad I got somebody to know what I'm talking about. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. King Cole.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, King Cole. He got a donation for the nation for the super sticker. Thank you so much, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Much love to you, more blessings to you, man. I appreciate you, King Cole. He said, I've been here so long, I'm gonna give you a donation. Thank you so much. Let's do a crowd. Let's do a damn King Cole in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the inimitable George Jefferson. Come on, where is it? Where you at?
Thank you so much,
King Cole.
King Cole, appreciate that,
More
man.
blessings to you and much love.
Come on, Weezy, where you at? I have to go. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, Stand the man. What's up, man? How you doing? Good to see ya. He said, Bobby D and Lizzie D on the love train, Good to see you, man. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under our groove. Who we got? Frederick Mason in the house. He said, Zan the man. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. I ain't seen you out, man. You all right? Let's go. Ride Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, Sci-Fi George. I am Mabuti, sincerely. Sci-Fi George like that word, man. He said, I'm Mabuti.
I'm good.
He said he good. He said Mabuti. It means I'm good, y'all. Stand the man. What's up, man? He said, Freddie Mason, all is well, working on this new website and online products. Ha ha! Very time consuming. Yeah, man. Hey, man, when you get your website done, let us know, man. We go in there and buy some stuff from you, man. Let's go. Roger, everybody, Lizzie. Freddie Mason.
Chichupaya.
Chichapaya.
Hit that like button. Ain't no free rides in the live train. All we require is the likes, people, and you may subscribe if you so desire.
Thank you so much. I don't know what she said. Thank you, Thank you so much, Freddie Mason. Everybody hit the like button one time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. 1, 2, 3, chichapaya. Y'all know what chichapaya means. For those of you that are new here, it means hit that like button hard. Okay? Chichapaya. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. He said, yeah, boy, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good, man. Oh, we doing better than if we seen you. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, chichapaya. Done. All right, see, Murphy did it, man. He hit that like button, did a chichapaya. Can you do a chichapaya for us, please? We need you to do a chichapaya. Hit the like button. Let's go, Roger, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation. Michael Coffee.
We need some coffee.
Listen, Bobby, hello. Guys, man, save your quarter. Hopefully, international tourists, foreign flights might be open in June or July of 2021 from this month. All right, y'all know what I mean. Save your money up so you can come back to the Philippines and meet your lady again. I know some of you been crying because I can't get to see her. I miss her so much. I just want to feel her. I want to touch her. I want to hug her. I want to give her a hug of the kids, Bobby. I can't do it. Hey, man, chill, relax, man. Bide your time. Your time is coming. While you got this time away from your lady, get you some, read you some books. You take your course, do stuff to bide your time. Get your part-time job. You're going to be all right, man. It's just a matter of time. Time is on your side. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee. We
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and Bobby D, hello. Save your kwarto so you can see those maganda Filipinas and Mandawi, Talisay, Lapu-Lapu, Medellin, Bubu, Cebu from Nurse Mike.
Thank you so much, Nurse Mike. Hey, man, this Filipinas all over the Philippines.
Amen.
Okay, this Filipinas all over the world, man. I mean, all over the world, but more so in Cebu.
Philippines.
Because I say that because I'm biased. I live in Cebu,
Bias.
and I see some of the most beautiful women in the world are in Cebu. Look at Lisa D. Okay. Let's go, right, Trey, Bobby. Freddie Mason, Xander, man, keep building and getting it in, my brother. Yeah, man, keep on doing your thing, man. Don't let nobody slow you down. If anybody get in your way, tell them, look here. You either gonna get in my, you're gonna help me, or you're gonna get out my way. Take your pick. And they don't want to help you, kick him out the way. Kick him to the curb. Let's go. Lamar, what's up, Lamar? Taylor Made in the house. Taylor Made in the house. What's up? He said, hello, Bobby D. How y'all doing? Hey, you doing good, man? Good to see you, Taylor Made. Taylor Made, I'll be sending me messages on Facebook, man. Every time I turn around, he got a message. What's up, man? Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see ya. Sincerely, he said, Chichapaya. She said, I'm gonna do a chichipaya. Good to see you, Sincerely, she liked the chichipaya. For those of you that, do you like the chichipaya?
Yeah, I'll chichipaya.
I don't want you to chichipaya on me. My James, he said,
what's up, James?
What's up, man? Robbie Lizzie, One Nation under a groove. He said, hello, Dick's family and friends. We're riding out. Yeah, man. Good to see you, man. Always good to see James, my buddy from Alabama. Oh, he's from Montgomery. I think it was Montgomery.
Kansas.
No, he's from. She said you from Kansas. He's not from no Kansas. I've been to
Kansas.
Kansas. He's from No, he's from Alabama.
Kansas.
Alabama.
Alcanci.
Alabama. You say Alabama.
Alabama.
He's from Alabama. Ooh,
Alabama.
Not Obama. Alabama. Let's go. Roger, Bobby Lizzie. Xander, man. He said, Freddie Mason. Yes, sir. Got to be.
I said Xander.
Xander. Okay. He said, got to go. Got to being a successful entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is the best freedom you ever have. I've been an entrepreneur. I know what it is. It's good to work for yourself, man. You ain't got to worry about no boss over your shoulder and nobody getting the whips in. Get to work. You come back from break late. Why you? I'm gonna write you up. Because you came back 15 minutes. I'm gonna write you. You ain't got to be dealing with that
You
stuff,
can
man.
manage your time.
Manage your time. Now, being an entrepreneur has its benefits and it has its bad sides as well. Because sometimes the money ain't right. You got your up. Some months it's like, woo, all the money coming, and then other months it's a little slow. Man, I need some work. I need the business. But you got to budget for those times. But when I was working for myself, what I'm doing it now as well, I always have money on the side. Okay, when this time is slow, I can pull from those reserves, and that's how you make it through the bad time, the slow time, and the peak time. But there's a lot of good advantages of being an entrepreneur. One of the main advantages of being independent. You can make your decisions. You can come and go when you get ready. You don't have to answer nobody on punch nobody clock, but it's your clock. And the thing about it, being an entrepreneur, you have to be a go-getter. Okay, you have to be a self-starter because ain't nobody over you gonna say, "Did you do that? Did you?" You got to know you did it or not, and you got to do it well, or you won't get no more work. Right, train Bobby Lazy, One Nation, down the man, the Jeb Jam. Hey, good people, how y'all doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Brandon Mason, the Jeb Jam. Well, how's everything, my brother? Good to see you, man.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house.
Angel, woo! What's up,
So
Barney?
Arnie Vergasino got an angel, another angel. She said, Chichipaya, a lovely angel to each and
I love
everyone.
it.
Yeah.
I love the day. Love the day. Love the day. Love the day.
Sorry.
Love that day.
A
Love the
lovely
day.
day to
Love
each
the
and
day.
everyone.
Love the day. Love that day.
Hello,
You ever heard
Baby
that song?
D, Lisa Day. Lisa Day.
You need some tube? Do you need some tube?
The tuba kicked
You need
me.
some tube?
Hello, Baby D and Lisa D. How's everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Take care and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much. Lonnie Mae. Lonnie Mae is in Abu Dhabi. No,
Dubai.
Saudi Arabia. She's in Saudi Arabia, and
I'm Saudi.
she's having a wonderful time. She has an employer. The employer wants her to work another contract, renew her contract. She said, no, sir. And so he's trying to be difficult. So you know what I told her to do? I said, be nice as you can. But when he come back at you again, to no, sir, unless you can double my pay, forget about it. And he ain't going to do that. So let's go. Round train about it. Lonnie, man. He said, preparing something for my patients before I'm out from work. Busy. Sorry. I'm just listening. Hey, it's okay, my dear. Listen all you want. Because when you listen, you learn. And when you learn, you stop burning. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Lady?
Yeah.
I'd rather learn than burn any day. Let's go, Roger. Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Arnie.
Large Confessor. Large Confessor. What's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to
confess your sins already, Confessor?
He already confessed his sins, Lisa D. Stop it. He already confessed his sins.
I'm just kidding.
Just kidding, man. He said, what's up, Bobby Lee? Hey, man, we doing good, man. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, man, we doing good, man. We blessed. And we highly flavored of the Lord.
Favored.
Of the Lord. Yeah, man. You know what? Ain't no sense in complaining because it's just gonna get worse. So whatever you're going to go through with a smile on your face and go through it with the Lord on your side. When you got the Lord on your side, man, you can go through hell and high water. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
let's go.
Smile while you have teeth.
Smile. She said, "Smile when you have teeth."
While you still
have teeth. Right there, everybody. Lisa Frederick Mason. He said, "Lauren, be up, Bagasina. Hello to you, Angel. How are you? How are you? How are you, my dear?" Right there, everybody. Lisa, One Nation under Jam Raw. He said, "We're hiring that bench press again, Frederick. Try and bring back my youth like Bobby D." Hey, man. You know what, man? I'm gonna tell y'all what, man. Back in the day, man, I went to Georgia State College in Atlanta, Georgia, and they had an excellent gym. And guess what Bobby D was doing? I was in that gym 6-7 days a week, man. I was in that gym. Guess what I was doing? Bench pressing everything. I was being a bodybuilder. I was working on being a bodybuilder, man. I was working on being a bodybuilder, and I was working on getting into lifting. Deadlift weight, lift the dead weight. I was working on that competition, and then, man, I'm gonna tell you what happened. I hurt my knee. And man, ever since I hurt my knee, I ain't never lifted. I'll never get back in the gym again with the weights. I still do light weights, but not the heavy stuff. I was doing the heavy stuff, man.
You can do that. Just left me.
She used to be lightweight. Now,
Still light.
she's still light, but she's heavier than she
I
used to
am
be.
30 kilos only. 30 kilos.
That's live weight. That's not dead weight. 30 kilos. Let me tell you the difference between live weight and dead weight. Dead weight is just there, sitting there. Live weight is jiggling and moving. It's just harder to lift live weight than dead weight. Let's go. Round J Body Lizzy. Zan the man. Jeff Jeremy Ross said, Zan the man. What's up? What's up? Lamont Taylor. He said, there's a lot more racism in the West compared to the Philippines. I agree with you 1,000%. It's very, and here's the thing about it, Lamont. The racism in the West is more overt. It means it's more open. They'll call you the N-word in your face. What you say, N-word? You know, but out here, it's more covert. It's more concealed. And if you're not aware of what's happening, you will never know what's around you here. You know, and that's why a lot of people say, "What you mean by I ain't never had that? You lying, man. I ain't never." You just ain't seen it. You have to just know it, man. I mean, when you open your eyes, I've been a long time, man. I'm told you, 6 years, and then I've been traveling back and forth 5 more years. 6 and 5 is what?
11.
All God's children got to go to heaven. Yeah, over 11 years. I'm no one talking. Let it go. Round turn, Bobby Lizzy.
Murphy.
What's up, Murphy? He said, I feel I shouldn't have to explain anything. If they think all they have to do is breathe. And the proof is that I don't have catered to stupidity. I hear you, man. You know when somebody's racist. If you're a person like me with this melanin skin and you've been dealing with it all your life, you know. Just have to look at them sometimes. You know how they are. They don't have to say one word. You know how they are. And when they open their mouth and say something to you, it just makes it even worse. So what I do, I used to have to go through these and I worked driving all over the country, right? When I hit these small towns, you have to stop for gas and stuff. You know what I do, man? I said, yes, sir, boss. I need to fill up, boss. Come on, I don't want to be. I'm the only black man around there, man. You think I'm crazy? Give me one. I watch what I'm doing, man. I don't want to be a statistic. I did not want to be a statistic. I had to learn how to talk, went to the right place, say the right thing, to keep myself alive. You say, well, he said he was Uncle Tom. He did this. I'm still alive, man. Let's go, Roger.
Michael Coffee, we need some coffee. Recently at Baby T, hello. I like Cebu the best in the Philippines. Manila is too crowded for me. Davao doesn't have the modern things stuff like Cebu from Nurse Mike.
Yeah, Nurse Mike, I've never been to Davao. I've heard a lot of things about it. But I know I've been to Manila many times, and I don't like Manila that much. Davao, they say, is a big city like Cebu.
I don't like Manila too.
Yeah, we both don't like it. But I want to go to the Davao just to check it out. And we may do that whenever we get our vaccines and things starts opening back up. We'll probably go to the Davao. Be one. But yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Boracay is open now, right? Boracay, Baguio, those 2 places are open. But here's a catch. They're only open to domestic travel. That means if you're already here in the country, you can go there. So if you're in an MGCQ city, you can go. But in Manila is the only city that's blocked off. They're still in the GCQ. They can't go. Okay. So Boracay, Baguio are open only for
Baguio.
Baguio is open only for internal domestic travel. Okay. Round train, Bobby Lizzy, One Nation. Chef Rock. You see, I find the Filipinos in the USA are way racist than Filipinos in the Philippines. I don't know. I know some Filipinos in the USA, but those ones that I met, they weren't. I didn't see any too much racism. They tried to be. They were more like brothers than me. they were like, it's the only difference between me and them. They had a little accent and their color, they were a little lighter because they didn't act like they were white. Because see, some Filipinos, when they go to USA, they try to act like they're white. I mean, like, what's wrong with you? You just as black as me? Stop it. They gotta put them in their place. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee D. Murphy, hey, what's up, man? He said, B, hope you're doing well. my dear. Yeah. Roger, Bobby, Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Lydia and Bobby, hello. I have toured their my nurse missions in Manila, Davao, Iloilo, Cebu. And my opinion, I love Cebu the best from this. My, hey, I got you on that, man. I got you. I got you. I feel you on that, man. Cebu is the best for me so far. I have not found a better city for Bobby D and Lisa D. Lisa D loves Cebu. When I met Lisa
Because
D,
I'm Cebuana.
yeah, she loves Cebu. But you weren't always living in Cebu City. You were living in the province. When I met
Yeah.
Lisa D, we decided, man, she said, I want to live in Cebu. I wanted to live in her town, Medellin. And she said, no. I said, why not? She said, there's nothing here. And I said, well, let's go to Dumaguete. You don't know what Dumaguete is, right? As in Visayas, a lot of expats there. I said, I heard a lot of good stuff about Dumaguete. So we actually went to Dumaguete for like a week, something like that. We had a good time, but we found out we were looking for a house to rent or buy there. We said, nah, that town was too small and it was nothing there but a beach. I said, nah, we can't stay. And every time I went out, man, I had people doing one of these on me because they didn't see this beautiful black skin. They didn't see much of it. But so I said, nah, we can't stay.
I
Let's
don't
go.
like the people there, or might be me only.
Why you didn't like the people?
Because when I sit down there because they're in the side of the beach,
Hmm.
some people approach me. They thought that I am
You what?
a hooker.
Okay, let's keep it moving. Roger, Bobby Lizzie, one nation. To say to him, she said, Sissy Lonnie, how you
What's
doing,
up?
Sissy? How you doing, Sissy? I like to call you Sissy. What you got?
Frederick Mason. Jake Jamuro, they've been drinking that white tea, brother. They don't know their history or they're running away from it. They're probably importing the bleaching products from home as well.
Yeah, a lot of people. One of the problems here in the Philippines, and probably I guess in a lot of countries, is that the natives do not, like Frederick said, do not know their history. You know, and a lot of people here. When I say, they'll tell me their name, right? And their name, I'll find out that their name is like a Spanish derivative, like Sanchez or something like that. I said, oh yes, you got some Spanish in you. She said, what? I'm Filipino. I'm Filipino. I said, okay, I know you're Filipino, but your name is Spanish, so maybe somebody in your family was maybe Spanish. I'm like, they don't know. They don't know their background. They don't know the history. Round train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation.
Trisha, that's a typo.
Joshua Moore. He said, boo boo.
That's a buggy.
Terry Fleming. Round
What's
train
up,
Bobby Lizzie,
Terry?
One Nation under group, one love. He said 90% of all racism comes stereotypes. I found when you sit down and talk to people, you will find that you have more in common than you think. That's true. I agree with you. It's come from stereotypes, and stereotypes comes from ignorance and fear. You know, you don't know about somebody, so you heard somebody say something, so all black people stink. That's what That's a stereotype. Or you say somebody told me one time they said all Indians don't take a shower, they don't take bath, and they have bad. You know what? And I actually worked with an Indian guy, and I'm not trying to be prejudiced or racist. I actually worked for the Indian guy, and I asked him. I said, "Man, he said, I think you're nice. I'm be honest with you, man. This is what I heard about Indians." I said, somebody told me that most Indians don't take baths. I said, now I know that's not right, is it? He said, well, some of us don't. I said, what? He said, some of us don't. I said, what you mean, man? He said, some people in India don't believe they may take bath once a week or once every 2 weeks. It just depends. He said, but there are some that do. I said, okay. So there's partially true to some of that. And he was honest. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Terry Fleming. My air purifier has to empty every 8 hours.
Okay. He got a big one there. He got a big one for the whole house. We got one for the room areas. That's good, man. That's doing his job. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under groove. Joshua Moore.
Bobby D, you said you didn't like fat people when you were younger. When I was younger, I was afraid of my shadow. I used to be terrified. I used to tell my mom that it was a monster that I looked like me.
What? I thought I had a bad
Yeah,
story. She said,
boy.
"Yeah, boy." I thought I had a bad story, but yours are worse than mine. They used to be scared of shot. told him mama, he told his mom was a monster that looked like. But you know what, man? It's stuff like that happens when you're a kid, man. I don't know what it was with me. Every time and hey, I'm gonna tell you about this guy, man. We used to live on Charleston, South Carolina, right? And this guy is a big fat guy. They used to call him Boss Man. That was the name. That believe I kid you not. His name was Boss Man. He had to be no more than 5'5", and he maybe had close to 300 pounds. They call him Boss Man. And every time I saw Boss Man, I was like, Mama! And then one day, Boss Man said, "Come here."
You scared to get smashed?
Yeah, I don't know what it was, man. I just had a phobia about big people. You know, I'm not gonna call them fat. I had a phobia about big people, man. And one day, Boss Man said, "Come here." I said, "Oh." He said, "Grab me, man." He said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "I want my mama." He said, "I ain't gonna hurt you, boy. What's wrong with you? What you running from me for?" I said, "No, I just want my mama, please." He said, "Get on me." And I left him with. But that didn't break me from being scared. I still was scared. I was even more scared after that. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, Jeff, Jim, Rock. He said, "Yeah, Frederick." I told my wife, I don't play that. I love that golden brown on her face. Yeah, I hear you, man. You like everybody had their spice in life, and it's variety in life. There's a variety of spice for everyone in life. And don't put somebody down. They like lighter women, or don't put somebody down because they like darker women. You know, everybody had this spice. I've had dark women. I've had light women. I got a Filipina now. You know, it just depends on what you are comfortable with and what floats your boat, what lights your fire. Okay, let's go. Roger, Body, Lady.
King Cole.
King Cole. He said King Cole has finally retired and will be
Wow,
moving. Wow,
congrats.
we're moving to home in
Congrats.
Tagatai with my wife.
Tagaytay.
With my wife in February, if all goes. Congrats! Everybody, give
Congrats.
King Cole some props. Congrats, man. Congratulations, King Cole. Good news in the house. Good news in the house. Good news. Good news. Good news in the house. Yeah. Hey,
Enjoy
y'all.
the life.
We got another expat coming here, y'all. And I'm so happy for you, man. Congrats to you and your wife, man. You're going to have the time of your life when you get here, man. You're going to feel like a new person. Everything's going to be new to you, and it's going to be so exciting for you, man. You got your finances worked out. You got your family coming with you. You cannot get no better than that. Let's go. Ron Train, Bobby Lizzie, King Cole. Been trying to maximize my time with my grandchildren. Go, there you go, man. You know, I got grandchildren now. You have to see them on the internet. You know, see them on Skype, talk to them every so often. You're gonna miss them for a while, but you get over it. Because you got to live your life. You know, you got to live your life, and they got.
You can still see them through media.
Yeah, you still see them on the internet. No big deal.
Sci-Fi George. He said, "My lady love
It lives.
lives in Pasig. I've been learning Tagalog for a bit and try to incorporate it as much as possible. She knows English well. I've taken it on myself to learn Tagalog and culture."
That's very good, sci-fi, because it will help you when you get here if you know the culture better, you know the language. Knowing the language is a big plus, man, because most foreigners and expats that come to live here have no clue. When I first came out here, I didn't have a clue, but I started learning the language as I began to live here. So I speak Cebuano, not fluently yet, but I do speak it enough to get by. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under Terry Fleming. He said, "Likers, slackers, tap that thing. Likers, slackers, tap that thing." Just tap that thing, y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Chichipaya.
1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button, y'all. We need some likes up in this place now. Y'all know we got to get them likes up. Let's go. Ryan Train, sincerely him. She said, "Back to sleep. Peace and love to all." Thank you.
Good night. Good
You know what
morning.
you know what she said, man? You see what she said? Peace and love to all. That's what I used to say when every time I would chat with Lisa D online and we got ready to close our chat session out, I would say peace and love to you. You remember that, Lisa D?
Yeah.
That was my closing argument. Closing solo, and my closing line. Peace and love to you. And then she would say it back to me. That's when we know it was done for the night. and we go to sleep. Yeah, yeah, man. Good to see you.
Peaceful.
Murphy, hey, Ron Train Bob. He said, sci-fi joy. Thumbs up, brother. Thumbs up to you, man.
Tinkle.
He said, thanks for the wrench, by the way. Ready for the troll patrol now. Yeah. Oh, you finally got your wrench. Yeah, man. You changed Chinko. Yeah, remember that Chinko? He had asked for a wrench. He changed his name. You changed your name and your avatar. So I had trouble locating your YouTube name. But I finally found it. It took me a while. I found it because I don't know how I found it, but I found it and I put that wrench on status on you. Thank you so much, man. Round Train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Yeah, I forgot.
Murphy Hayes. He said, sincerely, him. Take care. Yeah, take care, sincerely. Hope you have a good night.
Sincerely.
Thanks, Murphy Hayes. You too, my dear.
Big John. Big John in the house.
Big John in the house. Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John? Donation for the.
You know what? We just talked to you, Big John, because we thought that you're upset. You didn't show
Lisa
up.
did say, Big John's not here. I said, don't worry about Big John. He's gonna be all right. Then Big John showed up. So I told you, don't worry about Big John. Big John know how to do this thing, girl. Come on,
Yeah.
He said, good morning, Bobby Lizzie. Have a nice week. God bless. Thank you so much,
Thank
Big
you,
John.
Big John.
Same to you, my brother. Same to you. Let's do a dance for Big
Thank you
John.
for the
Thank you so much for the
donation.
donation, my brother. Let's do a big dance for Big John. Let's go.
Okay, wait.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much,
you,
Big
Big
John.
John.
Appreciate the donation to the
Nation.
nation. Thank you so much, and much love to you, my brother. Much more blessings to you
More
as
blessings and
well.
much love.
Terry Fleming, round the train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation under Groove.
I am afraid that I'll have to live in Manila when I get to the Philippines to stay near the veteran
The VA.
VA.
Yeah, it's okay, man. There's some nice places. I would recommend you stay in Quezon City. Please don't stay there, man. If you can.
Just stay where near to the VA.
Yeah, stay close to the VA, but stay away from Ermita. Ermita is a good place. That's near the VA. That's near the Ermita. Ermita.
You mean an embassy?
Yeah.
U.S. embassy?
Yes, near the embassy. Ermita is a good place. It's near the embassy, near the VA. But be careful, man, out there because it's a lot of flim flam in Manila, man. I hate going there.
It might be changed now because they're more strict. Not like before.
I don't know. We haven't been to Manila in about a year and a half. About a year and a half. But yeah, man, Manila's. But if you have to be near the VA, that's your thing. Do your thing, man. Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi.
Tinkle.
He said, go.
He said, I'm learning there are a lot of areas open to foreigners now in the Philippines. Juanito Victor Mola, the governor of Cavite, said Tagaytay is open to tourists even without travel pass.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. The tourists from the U.S. I think he means tourists from internal tourists, which is domestic tourists. I don't think
no tourista.
I have to check that one out, man.
I don't think it's an international.
No international. But he's talking about domestic tourism, which means people that are already here, living here. I don't know what she's talking about.
Tourism is one.
Okay, but yeah, I'll check that out. But I think it means just people that open to tourism, people in the nation already, domestic. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie.
Big John.
Big John in the house. Big John. He said a lot of nice places to live in Manila area, including provinces just outside. Yeah, there's some nice places out there. One place you want to be careful about is Angeles City as well. You don't want to be dealing with Angeles. Makati is good. Makati is very good. There's another place, I think it's GBC. Anyway, there's a lot of nice places out there, but you have to don't go into the city of Manila. And there's some places like Angeles City. Some places in Angeles City is okay. Subic Bay, that area is decent.
It's a
So
long way.
yes, a long way, but you want to live in a nice area, so that's a nice area. And guess what? They're building Subic Bay back up. Remember they had closed it down to foreigners. Now the United States coming back in Subic Bay, building it back up. So it's gonna be like home when you get there. Ryan Train, Bobby, Sci-Fi George. Remember, hey, thumbs up to you, my brother. Thank you so much. Jerry Flynn, Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation Under Groove. He said, great to know, Sir John Thomas. Thank you, sir. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, One Nation Under Groove. Frederick Mason, sleep well, sincerely, my dear. Ryan Train, Bobby, Lizzie, Michael Coffee.
We need some coffee.
Lizzie, Bobby, hello. I went to play basketball with some young Filipino kids at a park. They thought I was an NBA basketball player. I don't know what it is, man. But you guys that have not been to the Philippines, you come here, they're going to, usually most Filipinos, especially in the Manila area, they're going to associate you with some type of NBA star, football star, boxing. They used to think I was a boxer. I don't know what it was, man. You a boxer, man? I said, no, man, I'm not a boxer. What's wrong with you? I used to buy back in the day. But I don't know. They always want to associate you with someone they've seen on television or on the internet. So you're gonna run into that. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Frederick Mason. Hello, Jan Themas. What's up, sir? J. John Rock. Congratulations, King Cole. Congrats!
Congrats! King Cole is on his way to a new life. He got a new mind, new life, new attitude, and he has a new gratitude as well because he's retired, man. That means you don't got to punch no clock for nobody, man. You know what that is? You know what? That's a huge blessing. When you don't have to, you can call your own shots. You don't have to get up and go nobody work no job. You don't have to. Your money coming in. You can sleep all day, all night. Your money still coming in. That's a blessing, man. And a lot of people never get to that status where they can retire. They get 6 feet under before they get that. So we need to say thank you, Lord, for
the
King Cole. Let's go, Roger. Bobby Lee, One Nation Under Groove. You're supposed to be my help me. You gotta help me out sometime. Let's what's wrong with you?
Sorry.
All right, Michael Corbett. He said, listen, Bobby. Hello. I laughed so much. I told the kids, sorry, I'm a nurse. I said, I'm only 6 feet 1 inch tall, kind of short for the NBA for nurse. But yeah, you gotta let them know, so they won't confuse you with somebody else. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation Under. John Thomas. He said, good evening, Frederick Mason. How are you today, sir?
Kinko. Thanks, J. Jamaro. It's been a long time coming. I got burned out working from home. It was a straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, I know, man. Sometimes you just, when you reach that point, that breaking point, and you reach the point of no return, you ain't going back there. You like, hey, I'm done. I'm not going back there. And that's where he's at. And it's a good thing. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Frederick Mason. He said, welcome to the corpse King Cole. Yeah, Frederick Mason retired too. He done made it. He done made it to the promised land. He got his 40 acres and a mule, and he don't care what nobody say. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee.
He said, Lee, Bobby Lee. Hello. All the domestic tours are open now, guys. Man, I can't get in with my humanitarian visa until June. Yeah, only it's domestic traveling right now. The international tourists, I did a video on that. We're looking like probably by the middle of next year, or between June and maybe August, October, something like that. But right now, it's a no-go trying to get in there.
Emmy. Angel in the house.
Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Angel in the house. Woo!
What's up, Ate?
What's up? How you doing, my dear? You all right? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to
Yeah.
He said,
just got up.
Good morning, little train. Oh, I'm sorry. What are you, little
Good morning, Live Train.
Good morning, little train. Have a blessed Sunday. Stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you
so much.
Sunday also.
You do the same thing. She's out there in Saudi Arabia.
Abu Dhabi.
I'm sorry. She's in what's her name?
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. And that's one of the Middle East countries. she's living the life. She said she has a great family she's working for. Uh,
She's still single and looking for someone, and she's ready to mingle.
you sure about that? You better be careful with that mingle. You don't want to be mingling to everybody now. You gotta watch that mingling stuff. I got some people that want to mingle with you. Nah, I'll just kick your chin. Just play now. Let's go. Ryan, James, Bobby, Lizzie. Jeremy and Rob. Gotta run, Dick's family and friends. I love the viewpoint. Two. Yes.
Okay,
All right, Jay. Good to see you, man. Tell Jimmy I
Good
say hi.
night.
Good night. Take care. God bless. Ryan, James, Bobby, Lizzie.
Murphy.
Hey, hello. Yeah, me. How are you, my
dear
dear?
Frederick Mason.
He said, hello, Angel Hemi. Sabia, welcome aboard the
Lord,
Love
right.
Train.
Good,
Two.
good.
Emmy, he said, hi, Sir Murphy Hayes. How are you today, sir? My dear. Eddie Mason. Riding train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. He said, peace out, Jeff Jim. Got to go. Michael Coffee, need some coffee. Lizzie and Bobby, hi. But I am coming to do nurse mission and start living part-time there in the Philippines in July 2021. I'll be patient and wait. Nurse Mike. Yeah, man, you gotta bide your time, be patient, do the things you can do while you can do it, and then get yourself prepared for your new journey, your new living. Mike's gonna be living here half the time. You're gonna be living here part of the time, then you're gonna go back to USA and then work there and then come back and live. That's the life, man. You have the best of both worlds. You have the eastern side of life. You live here for a while, enjoy yourself, go back to the western side. Like, yeah, that's a good balance, man. I'll be honest with you, Mike. I'm thinking about that thing, I actually think about that thing. I'm thinking about moving to the USA for 6 months and coming back in 6 months back. What do you think about that, Lisa? What you talking about? What? You don't like that?
Let's go. And you're Sabia.
Hey, we gonna do that one day. Let's go. Emmy, she said, hi, Sir Freddie Mason. How are you, my dear?
Oi.
Murphy Hayes. He said, I'm fine. Hope you are as well, Emmy.
Tinkle. Thanks, Frederick Mason. Hoorah! What's up, trolls? All the Blue Rangers say
Hoorah! All the angels say, hooray! Round J Mountain Lizzie one day. That's it. All right, guys. Let's be real. We gotta go. All right, now, let's say, everybody that gave today, thank you so much, man. We appreciate your giving. It's been a blessing to us, and we say, thank you. We appreciate you, man. We are very grateful, and we are humble people, man. We don't get high about it and look down. Nah, man. You give us a peso, man. We said, thank you. I mean, we appreciate you, man. You think I'm playing with you? When I say we are grateful people, we don't care what you give us, but if you give anything, we say, thank you, man. Because you didn't have to do it, but you took the time, you shook the time, you booked the time to do it, and we say, thank you. All right, Lisa D.
Okay. Thank you for riding our love train, guys. And remember, like, share, and subscribe. And our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at Bobby D Life in the Philippines. Look into the video description for media information. And if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ad to run during the video. And if you wish to donate to us via PayPal, our PayPal donation address is bdix004@gmail.com. And you can contact us at that same email address for more information. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. And all veterans with a VA card will have access to benefits. And what we're going to be doing, guys, is like today we did a live. Tomorrow we'll do a recording. So we'll do live recording like that. And some days you'll have both. Some days you'll have us we'll do a live and a recording. Or some days we'll just do a recording. Some days you will just do a live. So we'll keep it flip-flop like that, so nobody will get bored. You won't get bored with us, and we won't get bored either, okay? But we will keep it interesting. All right. Ignat. Sci-fi says ignat.
What's that?
Ignat. Ingat.
Ingat.
Ignat. What does it mean?
Stay safe. And take care.
Amping.
Amping.
Amping sci-fi. Amping means take care. God bless.
Ingat is take care.
Ignat. Ignat is Tagalog means take care. Thank you so much, sci-fi.
Okay. It's been relaxing.
No, you didn't. Did you do
A
closing
closing.
clip? See, she rusty too, but she ain't dusty. She not Dusty Baker, she not Dusty Rose, but she sure is rusty. Let's go. Come on, Lindy.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, that's it for now.
This is Lisa D,
And Bobby D.
the tuba queen.
Okay,
You're
let's.
the tuba queen.
No, she doesn't mess it up. Let's start over. That's it for now, guys. This is Bobby
And the tuba queen, Lisa D.
D. Say take care
God bless.
and peace.
Stay safe.